Okay folks, waveform strikes. So the Dragon Society International has some beautiful waveform strikes, but I've developed a different type of strike where you do a wave motion to gain the energy, pause, then strike. And it seems to be incredibly fast, very powerful, sweet as a nut. So for instance, your hip, you fire your hip, you pick this up and you put it in like a piston, and that seems to go bang very, very fast. You don't move, you're rooted, lots of stuff's going on. But a lot of the other guys, even if you're using double hip, will come and do this. And I'm thinking, well, if the bloke's in your face, mine's going to work better. And if you can do the energy without movement, then it's all good again. So I'm thinking, well, how does that work? Then we've got another one. Let me back off so we can get it in. So if I want to strike down, I'll come up, down. So the palm's facing down, it comes up the centre of the body, turn, and then bang, and it explodes. Again, there's a pause. So there is no wave. If you stop moving, the wave's gone. All that's left is the energy that you've generated. So it's a wave pause strike. Obviously I'm going to think of a better name than that, but there we go. So that's how I like to do it. It seems to work very, very well. Okay, so if we look at the hip, and I've got two things using kinesiology that seem to happen in certain meridians. One is flow and one is spin. So I'm thinking, because I'm from electronics, avionics background, your flow's direct current, your spin is alternating current. That's that solved. So it fits in with normal thinking. So if we find this hip, bang, we're on the ball of the foot, we find this hip, the hips are now level. I've got a rubbish stance, but it's incredibly stable. How does that work? Well, initially what you do from this is you trigger the bladder meridian to not only AC but DC. So you've got a flow and a spin, which will give you an energy field, which will root you to the spot and make you very stable. Now the flow, and it's only affecting the right side, the right part of the meridian, will then interact with the nervous system and give you an explosion when you fire your arm. When you lift your arm in this fashion, you trigger pericardium meridian, flow. A flow will affect the nervous system, so again we're getting more bang for the buck. If you move the shoulder, so as we go in, the shoulder is moving, I can feel the muscle there, you will trigger, as it runs along, large intestine meridian, and you get a flow. Again, nervous system. So you've got at least 3 enhancements for the nervous system for the speed and the power, and a rooting effect. But it don't work on this side. You'll only get pericardium, large intestine on this side if you want to punch. You'll get a lot on this side because we've got all this side. Double hip, you'll get all the bladder meridian involved, so you can punch any way you like. You can punch left, right, 1, 2, if your timing's right. So we get a flow, we get an energy field. That energy field will interact with the nervous system like a magnetic field will interact with a conductor, and then you get a flow of energy. That seems to be working nicely for me. However, if you haven't got the right energy in the meridians, it don't work. So natural energy for the meridians, structured water, which we can't get out of the tap, good food, which you can't get from the co-op, proper breathing, which you can't do because of all the electromagnetic fields, 6 element Qigong, piece of cake. We can do that multiple ways with kata, breathing, forms, static, all kinds of stuff. So once you get some decent energy in the meridians, that comes into play. So this other one, when we come up, palms down, bang, we drop it. So with your arm in this position, it will trigger triple warmer meridian, which will interact as it comes up with both kidney meridians, giving a flow. That will induce a flow in the bladder meridians, which will then enhance the nervous system. So that's how that one works, and it should do both sides. Little kinesiology test there. When you lift the arm, this shoulder's kicking in, large intestine meridian runs, large intestine meridian flow, interact with the nervous system, bang, hammer it in. So that's how my waveforms generate energy. So you need the pause for that nanosecond energy field to interact with the nervous system. Then your intent to strike whatever it is comes into play. Next level is inducing a flow in a meridian with intent. Now I can spin all the meridians with intent, piece of cake, flow. That's my job. I'm going to sort that out today. If it's possible, I'll report on the bottom of this video. Thank you very much.